Let's talk about adding an assignment. So from within any gradebook, go ahead to the column for Add Assignment, click on Add Assignment. Keep in mind you need to have your categories configured prior to that, but we're going to go ahead and choose from the categories we created. I'm going to choose Classwork, 20%. Description, I'm going to name this Project 1. You have 30 characters in which to name your project. That's simply to make things easy in the columns of your gradebook and for reporting purposes. But if you need more information than that, you can add whatever information you like in the detailed description, including URLs. Students and parents will see those on the Access portals. Our dates are very important. Enter date is the date that you created the assignment. The assigned date is the date that you plan on handing it out to your students. The proposed due date is actually the date that you wish the students to turn it in. So this should be student due date here. So if I click on that, I'm going to choose Monday. And then the actual due date, that is when you're going to have it graded by. So it's really nice. Students have a couple of days to do the assignment, and you have a couple of days, I'm going to choose Wednesday the 17th, to grade the assignment. And what that does is it keeps the assignment from showing up on missing assignment reports until after you actually have it graded. Really nice feature there. The max score, of course, you can set your max score for whatever value for the assignment that you deem appropriate. And then for the weight multiplier, that is listed at 1. If you want an assignment to calculate as 0 or not calculate against a student's grade, please do not change the weight multiplier. We're going to ask that you leave this at 1 always. If you want an assignment to be no count, then there is an option within the scoring of the assignment to set it as no count very easily. So we ask that you do it that way. It's much more powerful than changing the weight multiplier, and it keeps people from guessing how you've actually set up your gradebook and actually miscalculating scores. You have post to family access and post to student access. You can turn those on and off at your will. Keep in mind that if it's going to calculate against a student's score or towards a student's score, then please make sure you leave those on. Again, just make your life easier, but you can turn those off. Say if you have a pre-test and it's not going to count towards somebody's score, you want to record it in the gradebook anyway, feel free to do so. Display options, this is entirely up to you, and that's for your eyes only. Keep in mind that the students and parents can also change how the score is displayed to them, so that's entirely an individual setting, as well as show comments. If there's a comment attached to an assignment, parents and students will have access to that, and you actually will be able to see that in your gradebook too if you check this box, but it eats up screen real estate, so I highly recommend not using that option, but it is there for you if you need it. And the class options down here are just fantastic because this is what allows us to be able to copy it to multiple classes. So if you teach the same section of class, you only have to create the assignment once. I'm going to uncheck those for this video. And then the last three things, actually the last four things I need to talk about are these buttons over here. We can attach documents. Highly recommend that you use PDF files, as they are much more easily viewable on mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets. Use Word documents sparingly and only for specific purposes. But if you just need to display content to students or have them print off a document to write on, or like a worksheet or something, then just use a PDF, please. And then we have save and back, save and add another, and save and score. These are great because save and back will take you into the gradebook. Save and add another will allow you to just add a succession of assignments if you want to get them all entered at the same time. And then save and score will actually take you into the scoring section for this particular assignment, and I'm going to show you how to score assignments in another video. So, but that's it for adding an assignment. Thanks.